So crawl budget and index bloat, these are SEO terms. They're technical SEO terms that I think are things that are often overlooked. See, once upon a time, Google was in the business of trying to index the entire web. They were really trying to do that, right? But they probably didn't expect how much junk content was going to be created. I mean, look at what's coming out with AI. If they were to still index the entire web, they'd be spending way too much money on, infrastructure and electricity. So nowadays, they're trying to make sure that they only index the stuff that they think is valuable, right? So as an SEO, what we need to do is understand the systems that they use to figure out what to index. If you took the old school advice and tried to make sure every web page you ever produced, if you believed content was king and created tons and tons of pieces of content and got them indexed, they still may be, and they also might be stopping you from being able to get other more valuable, more recent stuff indexed. So Google comes to your website essentially with a bunch of bots, right? And all of those bots have essentially set amount of fuel, right? So they come and they look for pages that they haven't seen before. They come and look for pages that they have seen before to see if they've changed. But managing that crawl budget effectively and understanding how much junk is already in your index that needs to be purged out to make room for more pages, that's a pretty complicated task, and it's something that SEOs really need to understand how to do. So, this can be something that happens more frequently with larger sites. A lot of larger sites, especially database-driven sites, they tend to be really bloated. But don't discount smaller sites too. This is a SEO fundamental that every website has to think about. If you haven't thought about your crawl budget and your index bloat in a while, I highly recommend you go back and take a look at it. There's a correlation between good rankings and a well-crawled website. So this is something that can really help you get a well-crawled website. If all this sounds a little bit over your head, you're not sure what to do next, call Green Lane. We can always help you out with this kind of thing. It's something we're very good at.